Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have got a recipe video to do today. What it is called Favorite Baked Spaghetti, and I've never done baked spaghetti before. It sounds a whole lot like it's going to taste like my lasagna. And this recipe I printed off the internet. It's from Taste of Home. Let me turn that light out back here because I know it's distracting. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is read you the ingredients, show you what I've got going here. The ingredients, I'm feeding about three men and 2 women and a little girl, so 6. So I may add a little bit more to some of this. The first thing it calls for is a package 16 ounces of spaghetti. And what I have is this spaghetti here. My husband said he likes this kind of spaghetti. I've never made baked spaghetti, so obviously I've never used it in baked spaghetti, but it's like a hollow type spaghetti, and I'm going to break that in half when I boil it. I do have water over here coming to a boil for that. Calls for a pound of ground beef, and I have that here in the pan starting to brown, and also I had a little bit of leftover mild breakfast sausage in the fridge. I've thrown that in the pan as well. I'm going to brown that up. Next thing it calls for a medium onion. I'll chop that up over here on my chopping block. Okay, a 24-ounce jar of meatless spaghetti sauce. My family does like this Hunt's garlic and herb, and I'm going to use a whole one of these, but also I've got 2 open because I'll probably use about a half of another one just because I like to make a little bit extra. Make sure I have enough of that. It calls for a half a teaspoon of seasoning salt. Have that right here. Calls for 2 large eggs. Have those right here, ready to roll. Okay, it calls for 1/3 cup of Parmesan cheese, which I have right here, ready to roll. Okay, it calls for 5 tablespoons of melted butter, which had this in the microwave melting up, so that's good to go. And then it calls for 2 cups of cottage cheese. I got one of these. It calls for the 4% small curd, and that's what this is. So I'm going to probably use this whole thing. I don't know. It's probably a little bit more than 2 cups. It calls for 4 cups of mozzarella cheese. What I have is 2 of these right here. They are the Kroger brand mozzarella cheese slices, 2 6-ounce packages. So they're the sliced. I'll be using those. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the camera over here so you can see what we're doing. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. I do have, this is my hamburger and sausage. Got my handy dandy spatulator. I'm going to get this going real good, then it'll be drained and mixed with the spaghetti sauce. It doesn't really say, it just says to cook the ground beef and onion over medium heat. So it doesn't say to stir in the seasoning sauce yet, or seasoning salt. But I am going to go ahead do a little bit of salt, pepper, and garlic powder because that's just how I roll. I don't like to cook spaghetti stuff without it. I got that. I got the pink Himalayan salt. And this stuff, oh, Lordy, forget that. That stuff is just, I use regular salt. Okay. Then I have some garlic powder here. I'll probably put about half a teaspoon of garlic powder on here. Because what is spaghetti without garlic? Okay. Back here I have my pot with the water coming to a boil. And then right now I'm going to grab me a garbage bowl, which I'm just going to use this purple one. And I'm going to cut this onion and get that going in the hamburger. So this is probably not the best knife for cutting an onion, but garbage bowl going. I love using a garbage bowl. Never thought of anything like that until Rachel Ray. Okay. And I don't want to make them real big, so I'm just going to There goes the onion pod. Okay. That's pretty small. Go ahead and throw these in there. Okay. And these guys ain't missing out. Alright. Get this little half going. It's going to smell fantabulous in here in a few minutes. Okay. I've washed my hands, just so you know. Just so you know. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and bring some of my ingredients right here. My melted butter. My eggs. Seasoned salt. Parmesan. And I'll probably just put my... Okay. Okay, so... I'm not going to make you sit here and watch ground beef and sausage fry. What I'm going to do, put you on hold, and I will be back whenever we're a little bit closer to our next step, okay? By the way, hit the subscribe button while you're waiting. Okay, guys, just got a few more minutes left on this sausage and hamburger, and got the spaghetti in here boiling. I broke it in half, and that'll be done in a few. So I'll be back to show you how we're going to assemble this. What I'm going to use is this right here. This is my regular 13 by 9 inch pan, and this will be what we assemble it in. So I'm going to just leave that sitting right there, and we'll be back in just a minute. Okay, guys, I have drained the meat and the onions, and it says for me to add the seasoning. Oh, whoa, about spilled it all. The seasoning salt and the sauce. So I'm going to add a whole sauce, and then I'll probably add just about a half, or yeah. I think that'll be good. I just want to have plenty of that. I'll put that in a container and use it for another recipe. Okay, so it just says, let me get my paper here. It just says to stir in the spaghetti sauce, seasoning salt, and set aside. So basically what I'm going to do is give it a good stir here. And I'm just going to cut it off. And then I will be right back when the spaghetti is finished, because we have to put it in a large bowl and add some ingredients. So I will be right back with that step. Okay, guys, we are back. I have the spaghetti sauce right here. It has been turned off, so it's still hot. And I've got the pasta done, drained, and put in this big bowl. And it says to add, let's see here. It says, whisk the eggs up, the Parmesan cheese, and the butter, and add to the egg mixture. So basically, I didn't realize I had to whisk those eggs, so I'm going to grab this right here. Excuse if you hear my husband in there singing loudly. And the butter going in. Probably should put this here. This up here. I put the eggs and the butter in. Add the Parm cheese. Okay. All the junk. And I don't have a tiny whisk, so grabbing a fork, or actually I have the whisk that goes to my blender here. I'm just going to use this. Whisk these bad boys together. Eggs, cheese, butter, Parmesan cheese, and butter. Okay. I don't know how much supposed to be. Them spaghettis are probably going to start sticking if I don't watch it. But, okay. I'm going to say it's good enough. Pouring it in. I hope it don't scramble because that stuff is hot. Okay. Oops. Okay. Got that on camera here. Okay, so sear it in the egg mixture. I mean the noodles. Lord help me. Apparently I can't talk right now. Just hoping I'm recording. Okay. So, mixed up nicely. Looks good. All mixed up. I'm going to bring my pan over here. The next step. Okay. Half of the spaghetti in the pan. Top with half of the cottage cheese, meat sauce, and mozzarella cheese. Instead of spraying that pan, what I'm going to do is put a little bit of this more liquidy meat sauce in here. Just like that. Just going to coat the bottom of the pan with that. I just think that's how I usually do the lasagna, so I just feel like that's a good way to do it. Okay? Now we're going to go ahead and do half of this. Let's see. Man, this stuff smells really good. These noodles, I could eat them by themselves if they weren't raw, I guess. The egg wasn't raw. Okay. A little bit more. Alright. That's probably half. Okay. Got that spread in there real nicely. Then, it'd be nice if I could remember this stuff. Okay, cottage cheese, meat, mozzarella cheese. Okay. Cottage cheese, half of this. I think this is going to be really, really tasty. Okay. Use this wooden spoon here. This spoon's seen better days. Half of this cheese. So, what we're going to do to spread it out as good as we can. Okay. So I think about half of it's been. I just want to spread it out really, really good. I don't know. Trying not to get too much of my dirty laundry in the background. Actually, I cleared it out and somebody brought a basket and put it in there. So back in there. Okay, there's half of that. Now, I don't know where to set nothing. How come I can't remember none of this? Meat sauce. Okay, half of the meat sauce. Give it a good stir. Just gonna ladle it on there till I feel I've used about half of it. Okay. Okay. It's probably about half of it. All right, now mozzarella cheese. Got the packs already open, so I'll lay these bad boys on here. The more cheese, the better. The way I feel about it. Look good, baby?
Oh yeah.
My husband's drooling over here. Okay, now we're going to repeat that process. Okay, which is noodles. Noodles. They're only noodles, Michael. Tell me if you know what movie that's off of, guys. See who gets it right. They're only noodles, Michael. Okay, got that. The rest of the cottage cheese. I got a loaf of garlic bread. I'm going to have to, while this is cooling, I'm going to throw in the oven. And wouldn't a salad be great with this? I don't have a salad though. It's just the carbs, man. Just the carbs. Okay. Kind of hard to spread that stuff out there. Every last morsel. Okay, there's that. Now, spread that out. Now, I'm going to go with the rest of the sauce, then the rest of the cheese. And we'll be done. Stick that in the oven for, I'm not sure, I think it said 25 minutes, something like that. I'm probably killing y'all scraping in this Teflon pan with this metal ladle. I do it easy though. I take care of this stuff. It sounds worse than it is, believe me. Okay, spread that out a little bit. See, I'm glad I made a little extra of that sauce, especially since I wanted to put some on the bottom too. Okay, hope this is going to be good. As you all know, I'm running out of recipes to feed my husband. So we'll see. Okay, got one more pack of cheese I'm going to throw on there. I don't think it says to cover it. Yes, it does. Cover, bake at 350. So, that. Okay. Hope you don't hear any music. I don't want to be copyrighted. I don't think it matters really unless you're making money off of your channel. I'm going to use 2 of these sheets here. And it says bake for 40 minutes. Whoa, what time is it? 7:10. It'll be done at 7:50. Okay, we'll be eating about 8. Kind of a late dinner. Alright guys, we'll stick this in the oven. We will be back when I take it out of the oven for the grand unveiling. Thanks for watching. See you in a minute. Remember, you can subscribe if you want to see more recipes in the future. Subscribe, hit the little bell, and you'll be notified every time I upload one. Be right back. Okay guys, we are back with the finished product. It's been 40 minutes, ouch, baking in the oven, and I just burnt myself. Okay, so it's been 40 minutes baking in the oven. I feel like the cheese is sticking to, hold on, we cannot have this. Can we, or can we? I mean, we might have to. Woo, okay, lots of cheese sticking here. Okay. And let's see if I can, oh man. Okay, next time I make it, I will totally spray the aluminum foil because the cheese is stuck to the top of the aluminum foil, which is a bummer, but it's not going to hinder the taste, I'm sure. Yeah, there's a lot of cheese on that aluminum foil. I'm about to just eat the aluminum foil, guys. Okay, so this is the finished product. You can see that. What I'm going to do is plate up a piece just to see how it looks. Okay, it smells divine. Got some cleaning going on here. It sounds like a cafeteria or something here. So, alright. I probably should let it sit a few minutes, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to go ahead, dig out a piece, and yeah. Okay, it's beautiful. Beautiful, guys. So there's that finished product. See that? I don't know if you can see it real good with the light, but it looks fantastic. And that is dinner. I got some garlic bread in the oven, and that will go perfectly with that. But anyway, thank you for watching the recipe, and remember, please subscribe if you haven't already, and give us a like, a thumbs up, and thanks for watching. Have a good night.